these. So without any further ado, let's get started. For this, I'm taking a black plain tee of mine and then Good Vibes Only printed on an A4 size paper. Now start by cutting the letters from the paper, and for that I'm using an X-Acto knife and as a background a cutting mat. Now if you want to get any of these, I will leave the link to buy from in the description box below. Now guys, you can choose whatever text you want or can go with any image as well, as long as you can cut out the shape to fill the color in. Now once all the letters are out, it should look something like this. Now simply just place the paper over the tee and tape it down so that it doesn't move while you paint. Take a golden or any color you like. I'm taking an acrylic paint by the way, and start painting over the empty spaces using a painting brush. Now the wider the brush, the quicker you can fill. Now for the letters like O, D, B here, take its cutout piece and keep it at its place and then paint the space so that you can get the clean letter. Also guys, do keep a cardboard paper inside the t-shirt before you begin, which is something I completely forgot about, so you shouldn't do that. So make sure that you do it before you start painting. Complete the entire spaces and remove the tape and the paper. Now correct any mistakes if you see any with black or gold or whatever the color of your t-shirt is, and then to set the paint in, take a baking paper and place it over the text and then keep a cloth over it and then iron it down to set it. And that's it. For this one, start by going to Google and write white background and then select one and save it. Then write Adidas logo PNG and then save the one with the transparent background with it. And lastly, write Galaxy background and save the one you find pretty. Now go to the befunky.com, which is a free photo editor. Then click on the photo editor, then upload the white background, then go to graphics on the left side panel, then click add your own and add the Adidas logo. Then scale it to the size you want and then right click the image and select flip horizontal so that the image gets flipped, and then click on the flatten image on the top left side of the screen. Now you can save it like this for simple black logo. To make a Galaxy one, go to graphics again and add your Galaxy background, stretch it as well to cover the logo, and then on the left layer properties select lighten in the blending mode and you will see that your logo is now in Galaxy. Now adjust it the way you like and click on the save button on the top and then just simply print it on a transfer paper, not a regular paper guys. Transfer paper on an inkjet printer. Transfer paper you can get easily on Flipkart for a very low price. The link will be in the description box. Once done, cut the image out from the sheet as close as possible. Now for the letters, I kept small connecting bars so that they don't get separated. Then take your t-shirt out, flatten it out and place your images upside down like so, and then place a handkerchief and then iron it with the preheated iron for 2 minutes. Now see if the paper is coming off cleanly. If not, iron it for a minute again and then try to peel it off, and then you will see that the image is completely transferred and you can peel the paper easily and you're done. And also guys, since it is a copyrighted logo, you are not supposed to sell it. I'm not sure if making this is illegal or not, but selling it is for sure illegal. I'm just showing you the idea. You can print whatever you like on a transfer paper and print it out. For this next one, add some water in a bowl and then take any sketch pen or a marker and then take its refill out and put it in the water. Take the pen tip as well with the help of a plier and put it in the water too and let it sit for some time. Once all the color fades away from the refill, it's gonna look something like this. I also removed the plastic cover that this refill had so that the color can fade faster. You need a bleach, and the one I'm using is from Robin and it's a fabric stain remover. You can get it at any general store. Then pour some in a clean bowl and then put the refill that is a clean refill in it, and also the pen tip, which magically turned into blue. Oh no, I'm just kidding. I lost the yellow one in the wash basin, so hence the blue one. Now put your gloves on and then take the refill out once it absorbs the bleach completely, and then put it back into the sketch pen. Since the pen tip needs more time to fade the color, I'm just gonna let it in there until it turns white too, and then add it back to the pen. Now it's time to do the magic. Take your t-shirt, place some rulers to create a border for you to write in. Also guys, do keep a cardboard sheet inside your t-shirt to avoid the risk of getting the back side of your t-shirt bleached. And start writing what you want. You can also draw if you're good at it, but since I'm not, so I'm just writing love on my t-shirt, and as I go you'll see that the t-shirt color will start to fade, which looks so magical. And you can write anything you want, and if you feel like your pen is not working, you can always dip the pen tip into the bleach and then write it like we do it with the acrylic or any other paint. So once you're happy with how it looks, remove the ruler and enjoy the bleach design. For this you'll need a fabric of your choice, fusible interfacing, also called as buckram in Hindi, which has this glossy finish on one side and a textured cloth feel to the other, and of course a t-shirt. Start by cutting out a pocket shape from the fabric. You can also go for big text for this technique because that would look super cool too. Then cut out a pocket shape from the buckram too, slightly bigger than the fabric pocket. Then place the fabric wrong side up, and then place the buckram's glossy side facing the fabric, and then iron over it to stick the buckram with the fabric. Now since my pocket was a little big, I decided to cut it down a little. And now here comes the important part. Peel the buckram from the fabric, and it is a bit of a struggle, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, but it can be easily done with a little bit of strength. Once peeled, quickly place the fabric over your t-shirt and iron it down to paste it to the t-shirt. So guys, when we remove the buckram from the fabric, it leaves some gluey residue at the back of the fabric, which helped it to stick to the t-shirt when ironed with. Once it's completely stuck to the t-shirt, you can cut any phrase and you're done. For the last one, I'm doing a colorful YouTube logo. So for that, I'm gonna trace the logo on a paper from my iPad. You can use your PC as well. And then cut the logo on a baking paper too. And keep the cutout paper instead of the logo this time. You'll need your set of colors as well. You can go for plain red too. Now here comes to the fun part. Use a sharpener and sharpen all the colors on a paper. And then take your t-shirt, put a cardboard inside, then tape the baking cutout piece onto the t-shirt and start putting the crayon mess over it, making sure it doesn't go outside the baking paper area because that would be messy. So put as many colors as you want until it's completely covered. Place another baking sheet over it and then a handkerchief or any other cloth, and then iron on top to melt the crayons. When you remove the sheet, and your logo will be almost done. Now I'm just gonna outline the logo with the black and add a black play button too, and you're done. That was it for today's tutorial, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel because that would mean a lot to me. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram page, that is right here, my Facebook right here, and my Twitter right here. And also, I provide the links to all the social media of mine in the description box below. So now let's get on with the featuring. Okay, so the first one goes out to Purvika Jain, and she says, I literally loved it, Dee. I will surely try it. Love you. Love you too. The second one goes out to Mila Matthew, and she says this was very easy to make. Thank you. Thank you, Mila. Okay, so the last one for today goes out to Anubhuti Gupta, and she says, oh my god, this DIY is just as awesome as you. I just loved it. I'm surely gonna try this DIY. Thank you, Anubhuti. That was it for today's featuring, guys. If you also want to get featured in my next DIY video, do comment down below. if you will try this DIY or not, if you like the DIY, and if you want more such DIYs, you know, the ways and everything, easy DIYs or not. And also turn on the notification bell button on after subscribing to my channel. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in my next DIY. Bye.